here with a technology implementation plan. In engaging learning spaces, interactive learning spaces incorporating technology can enhance students' interactions and create an engaging learning environment. When considering traditional learning spaces, customary chair positioning encourage no peer collaboration during class sessions. Wi-Fi connections are essential when incorporating new wireless technology for students' projects and task completions. Software updates, software compatibility is critical as technology changes. As program and technology changes, school districts must update as necessary. Data collection is necessary for feedback on technology use. Teachers should have input on how comfortable they are with technology use. According to Ozorbas and Erkdon, incorporating technology in the classroom is said to increase self-efficacy in learners who have the opportunity to use it. UBO's 2010 states that virtual technology increases collaboration possibilities and get teams off to a successful start. Professional development in e-learning enhances student learning experiences. UBO mentions as teaching professionals in technical jobs, it is important to update skills as technology is transforming. E-learning is necessary to ensure all employees have an understanding when creating lessons. Next, we'll have Megan to discuss our second goal.
So our goal 2 discusses that by June 2022, teachers in grades 3 through 12 will be able to see a 3 to 5% improvement in standardized test scores based on data from beginning of grade assessments, quarterly benchmark tests, and end of grade exams based on the implementation of using iPad intervention programs in reading and math. This improvement will increase the district's grade score. Increasing standardized test scores. We will measure how this has gone by principals conducting monthly data breakdown meetings with all testing grade levels to determine progress based on electronic assessment scores. Teachers collaborating monthly to determine what types of interventions would be beneficial for students who are not showing progress. And these interventions would take place on the iPads. And teachers will collaborate at the end of each school year to analyze the effectiveness of each intervention program on the iPads. Some different types of interventions are Study Island, which can be used for English language arts, math, or science. Read Theory, which goes over Common Core reading standards, and Freckle, which has ELA and math. These are all programs that are self-paced, as well as teachers can create specific assignments on there. Study Island and Freckle both have a game feature that students can play if they reach a certain percentile. With benchmark testing, the reason that we're going to use benchmark testing is because we do those quarterly, and that way teachers will have an idea of the growth that students are making before the end of the year. The 21st century learning skills that students will be addressing. Teachers will collaborate in professional learning community meetings to discuss the effects of how one-to-one technology is impacting student performance and create plans for corrective instruction based on data to assist their students. The budget for our implementation plan is using the 32 gig iPads. We would need 480 10 packs with Apple Care, iPad cases, chargers, a portable charging cart, and professional development. We plan to apply for an Apple Connect Ed grant to receive the revenue for a total of $2,168,020. For the ISTE standards for SMART Goal 2, students will feel empowered as they're in charge of their own learning. They can construct examples of what they've learned and share it globally. For educators, using technology helps us become facilitators, collaborators, and designers rather than lecturers. All standards were met with Goal 2. And now Sarah will explain Goal 3.
With Goal 3, we are looking at by August of 2022 that all teachers will have Google Classroom that will be used in connection with the physical classroom for discussion boards, posting current information of what is happening in the classroom, homework help between peers, and extra support for students and families outside the classroom. The reason why we chose Google Classroom is because it is supported by the iPad by using an app. Another reason is because it is easy for parents, students, and teachers to use. Because some of our strategies that support our goal is to be able to conduct a pre-assessment survey to discuss how technology savvy parents, students, and teachers are with the use of Google Classroom. We also want to host a parent night to teach them how to use the platform for communication. And during monthly teacher meetings, teachers discuss what is working and what is not with Google Classroom. Also, to hit it a little bit more with Google Classroom, there is a video provided.
I consider myself lucky to be a teacher.
Whose website are you looking at now?
If a teacher is collecting and handing out papers, they're not maximizing the amount of time that they're actually teaching.
You know, I have 45 minutes a day with kids, so if I can get them to do an assignment at night, I'm now out of time with them.
As a first-year teacher, it was rough in the beginning. The amount of paper was overwhelming.
Google Classroom is one location for all of their worksheets and handouts. It's a way for a teacher to be able to distribute projects to students. And it's a way for students to be able to turn in their work.
Everyone should have their own copy. It has their name up on the top.
It gives you a little more teaching time. And who doesn't like to save time?
Everything that we need for the class is in one place.
My worksheets are there, my group work is there.
I submit it, and then it's done. I don't have to worry about losing it or forgetting to hand it in or spilling coffee on it in the morning.
Classroom really helped to organize everything, and it showed me when it was submitted, what was submitted.
You cannot stay in teaching and keep going to the old ways.
With Google Classroom, I'm able to maximize time in the classroom to bring students to that next level.
It definitely helped make me a much better teacher.
You see faculty now that are rejuvenated. Teaching becomes new again.
Very good, very good. Okay.
And that is just some of the reason why Google Classroom is a benefit for both our teachers and our students. Next, we're going to talk about some of the apps that our students can use through Google Classroom, including Classcraft, Quizzes, Flat Education, Explain Everything, and Pear Deck. And according to Kumar and Bevel, research shows that consistently using Google Classroom does increase student learning gains. And since it's easy to interact with, it increases the learning productivity, which is why these apps are so important. It encourages parent support, which therefore encourages learning in the classroom. And this is the parent night that I suggest that we do to teach all of our parents as to how to use Google Classroom and how it could benefit them. Teacher collaboration is much easier using Google Classroom because we can share documents between each other, and it is a safe spot for us. It's also very easy for principal evaluations because they can also partake in our Google Classrooms and see what is being discussed. The way that this works with the IST standards is that technology has been proven to maximize Common Core success. And Goal 3 makes our students collaborators and digital leaders, and they also are designers, whereas the teachers are more of the facilitators and also the learners themselves. And that is the end of our presentation, and we hope that if you have any questions, you'll let us know. Thank you.